Connecting. Preparing stream. Is this working? Oh my god, it took forever to get that shit to work. Good god. The amount of test streams that said, let's stream create mod. Oh my god, bro. The amount of those that came into existence because of this. But, well, today is a great day for us. No, for the channel. Today we're looking at the Picocluster with 5 odroid boards. Each of these has an NPU. We'll go over the specs in a actually probably right now. Let me just pull up that on my end. So actually, I just want to sound knowledgeable and then not show you guys the specs. H5 mini ITX kit, bro. The H5 is so fucking cool. I wish I could get my hands on it, but anyway, here is the Picocluster with 5 odroid boards. It's very cool. Pretty sweet. There's a gigabit internet switch on here. It is pretty much already set up out of the box to work. From what I understand, I only got the ones with eMMC because I plan to upgrade later to NVMe's. Although finding those and getting them is kind of difficult. So. And also, we'll take a look at the insides of this thing as well. There is some interesting stuff in there to look at. While I slowly pull up the secret information. Oh, there's a SATA card for odroid, but anyway. We don't need to be focusing on that. Let me just pull up odroid M2. Odroid M2. These are the M2. Well, you'll see that visually, it kind of, like, this is the N2L. It kind of visually appears similar to this, even though my camera quality is, like, fucking shitty. It came packaged really nicely and everything, so I was pretty happy with that. Not to make this a review, but it kind of is, honestly. I'm pretty satisfied with what I got. I definitely got what I expected. So it has an NPU, low power DDR5, LPDDR5. It's like one of the fastest ones out there. It's fucking amazing as far as ARM boards go. According to them, I mean, they're not wrong. It is actually pretty good. The N2 Plus versus the M2. Oh, well, I mean, obviously, everything excels at different things, but this is more of, like, it's a general purpose board, but it also has a lot of the AI stuff now, which is a lot of, what people like nowadays is AI, but not really what people like. People don't like the AI, it's just, when it comes to these boards, these ARM boards, that is for AI stuff, most of the time. 9 times out of 10, compute is being used in AI cases, and, clearly, it makes sense to advertise or make your product where it has lots of AI stuff. So, comes with these on it, which are pretty easy to undo. You just gotta, all you have to do for that is really, unscrew them just slightly, and then it will just come off. It's not that complicated. But you'll see in there's some stuff going on with the actual, these are metal. So that's, the things that hold it up are basically made of metal. And I took it out yesterday and looked at that and held it for like a good few minutes. And I was like, yeah, this feels really cold. So I'm pretty sure that metal is a very good heatsink. I'm very interested in the physics of that. And on this side we have, there's 5 USB power supplies. This bottom one, you'll notice, comes out over here and plugs into this, I believe. I say I believe because I don't actually know whether it's supposed to plug into there or not. But plug it in like that, and then the rest of these go into this right here. Now, why would you want something like this? Well, this is great for like parallel computing, but you also have like, it's pretty much a desktop server. Like it's a server you can just shove on your desktop. It's not going to give you the same performance as a Dell PowerEdge or something like that, but it is still something. I mean, it gets you to like get to small projects and doesn't really cost you much as far as energy goes. It's a lower power. It's probably about the same as actually, it's probably even fucking lower than a regular desktop. Honestly, the power cost isn't that bad, I would say. Although that's up to you to figure out. Or well, I should definitely figure that out. Let me pull up the specs again. So yes, 164 gigabyte eMMC, 2 LPDDR5 chips, some MIPI DSI lanes, but that doesn't matter. There's an M2 on there, some GPIO pins, 40 GPIO pins, and 14 of them. A RTC backup battery holder, UART console, another M2. Well, that's the actual key. Oh, there's an M2 LED indicator and an M2 lane holder. My bad. USB, HDMI, which with your USB you have a 3.0 Type-C with Altmod DP, and you have a USB 2.0. I think you also have a regular USB 3, which is right here. This is your 2.0, that's your HDMI, gigabit. It's just easier to look at it, honestly, rather than reading what the specs are. There's a couple SD card slots on all of them. That's pretty standard for these boards. Every single ARM board or SBC should have that. It's pretty much just a thing that seems pretty much required. Yeah. So it all comes pretty much should work out of the box. Now, time to hook it up with HDMI and stuff to log into it and test it out and get it set up and running. I don't really know how well this whole thing, or how to even get started with this. Anyway, let's get it. Also, how many gigabit ports on here? This is an interesting thing to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? So you have 2 extra, I think. Alright, so these got some cables. They're called patch cables. They will allow us to connect each of them together using the gigabit Ethernet port. Connects to a pre-set up switch, which allows you to have them all working. Hello, welcome. Today we're looking at the Picocluster. It's amazing. It was quite an investment. Oh dear. At least that was not screws. Screws would have been bad. I feel like I should have done the other connector first, rather than the barrel power supply, which is connected to a USB on one end. I don't know if there's a specific way these go in, or if there isn't. Well, actually, there shouldn't be. It should just connect. Pretty sure it will. Hey, what's up? What's up? Another one. Oh, this is honestly satisfying. Another one. That's honestly the most satisfying part of this, besides looking at the immense amount of boards. Oh. How well do these connect? Seems kind of difficult to put them in. Yes, kind of difficult to put those in there. I don't like that. That's kind of makes me a little bit unsatisfied with those. But overall, it's pretty cool. Ooh, you get 3 extra. Yes, I did count correctly. I was like, yeah, maybe I didn't count correctly because I'm bad at counting, but yeah, 8 is about what I expect. It's pretty good. Definitely a good, good amount. Gives you 3 extra for connections, so like, that's amazing. Boom. And that should pretty much be all the power connections besides the one on the back, which is this. Oh, well, that's not a power connection. Those are just regular Ethernet. You can also do power over Ethernet with these kind of things, but here they've just decided to go with a simpler solution to the problem, which I would say is justified, considering power over Ethernet can be kind of complicated. And I don't know if the odroid board supports that. I think it should, but just because I think it should doesn't mean it does. Anyway, the actual CPU is a Rockchip RK3585 or 8S or no, RK3588S2 CPU. It has a... Does it have a GPU in there? I think it does. I think the GPU is just built on the chip. It probably has an A73 or something like that. It has the 2 LPDDR5 chips, and then it has something else. What's the NPU looking like? That's what I'm curious about. It has a node processing unit on here, which is a big selling point for it. NPU is a 5 tops int 8, or at int 8. So that means for the SIMD, it pretty much just uses 8 bits for the integer, which is how that works. So that's something with the NPU, node processing unit, is like that. It's uses tops, or 6 tops, and then it uses INT8, integrated AI controller or accelerator, with a RKNN NPU. I guess it's probably built on the actual SoC. Networking, it does have the lights on there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can kind of feel them. Let's see, what else? Video output, it should have a GPU listed, or that's in the CPU. Yeah, it has an A75 for its GPU with 2.3 gigahertz and a other thing. Here, let me put the actual specifications on screen so y'all can see that. Yeah, select that. Oh, okay. Good. That's the specifications right there. You can look over that if you want. But here we'll just leave it like this. Oh, ARM V8 is pretty good. Neon and crypto extensions. I don't know what that would mean. Oh, wait. Oh, it's got a Mali GPU. So they just have 2 quad-core Cortexes on there, and it's like kind of weird. It's like a Frankenstein CPU, like they have like multiple different things on that. I don't know. Kind of interesting. Oh shit! I'm not supposed to put that on screen. Oops. That goes on the other side. Put that over there. 5 billion tabs, guys. Lol. Amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. And also plug it into an HDMI somehow. Get this out of here. Don't do that. There we. Huh? It's like kind of like wiggly. I'm not a fan of wiggly things. Well, I'll pull it out. Okay, I guess it is kind of just wiggly. I'm not a fan of that. Definitely not great if it's wiggling. It's not a secure connection. I'm sure it'll be fine if we can just plug it in. Hopefully it doesn't explode. Don't think it would. I mean, so it's got power now, and we just need to connect it to a screen. I'm pretty sure it's got Ubuntu installed on it from default. At least I know it does. Alright, so that's gonna probably be an interesting thing to set up as well. Need to set up the... oh shit. Need to set up the other things. The USB, HDMI, all of that. Yes, HDMI connections today. I'm just gonna plug it into the top one for now. And then go from there, work our way from top to bottom. Nice. Beautiful. That's connected. Then I need to connect some other power connectors too. Let's see, I have the capture card. Do I have space for this? That's a good question. No, probably not. Yeah, no. Actually, right there. Got a connection right there, I guess. That's beautiful. Let's see, I got... where's my other HDMI? Okay, it's the micro. Well, I guess we'll just do it through that today. Or unless I have another HDMI port somewhere. Is that it? No. This is not it. Why is there a mouse? Like a keyboard mouse thing, yeah. To elaborate. That's for the Pi. And then, what was the other one? This tiny one? Well, I found that tiny one that's not super useful. Oh, that one connects to that. Ugh, let me get connection. Boom, that's perfect. That will plug in there. Oh, that's backwards. Boom. Boom. Oops. That's gonna mess things up, I think. But then can it reach the computer? Can it reach to there? Let's see. It will, but it's gonna be a tight connection. Oh wow, it's super hot in my CPU today. Oh my gosh. One other thing. Oh. This thing fell. Do I have a connector for the other thing? No. Oh wait, this is it. Is that what I'm looking for? That is what I'm looking for, I think. Well, that's not the one I use. Never mind, that's not the one I use. Cable organization probably should happen. That's the one I use. Yep. Alright, we gotta connect it right there. Beautiful. Nope. This is just hard to put in. I swear this was not this hard to put in before. Okay, that can't be as hard as I think it is. Yeah, that's just hard because it wants to be hard today. Okay. Boom. The task is completed. Alright, so now all I have to do is switch to this, which is nothing. And then turn that on. And give it power. I'm scared. Oh, blue glow. What the? Holy shit. What the hell is that? That's not what the screen's supposed to look like. I guess the capture card's freaking out today. Hold on. Give me a second. Capture card decided it wants to be weird. This is a very beautiful setup. That just... Are they all computing at the same time? Like, what the hell am I witnessing? Are they like... Did the guy set it up so they're like all super like combined? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what he did. Holy crap, I'm impressed. Yeah, no, never mind. I take back what I thought before where I was like, yeah, it's just a regular server basically. No, this is a full-on, like, this guy definitely, the guy who does this for, like, this is like his business basically. Small business, I'm guessing. Let's figure out how to get this to connect. Like that? Will that work? Or maybe if I just take off the case from this. Here, let me show you what I'm doing. Or actually, oh. Let me watch what my camera's doing. Okay. Just a quick modification to this piece of technology. Even though I'm pretty sure this is a heatsink. That should do. Oh yeah, that will let us get it out of there. Push out the capture card. It's giving birth to a live capture card right now. Pretty sweet. China. Let me see what the controller is on this. Macro silicon something, something, something. Probably just generic. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put in my capture card now. Plug in my capture card. Plug in my capture card. Boom. Capture card is back. And then we have to reattempt to get this to connect. Probably gonna slide that under there. Elevate it up somehow. Oh my god, that's not gonna work. I didn't want to have to do this, but I have to. My bad. Okay. That will work, but then that's what's holding it back. No, the other thing was. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Is this what's holding it back? This is. That. And then this. Hold on. I'm gonna put the case back on there. I don't like that not being the case. It bends a lot. I've never taken it out of the case to use it, so I'm not gonna do it on something super experimental like this, where it could just get, like, completely fucked. Ah, fucking hell, man. It doesn't even fit back in there. What the helly? Oh my god, do I have to take off this side too? I'm not doing that if I have to. Oh, okay, just gotta push it a little bit harder. Hopefully they didn't break anything. Odds are it did. Fix this shit real quick. Who did not come prepared today? Me. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? Screw it. Actually, no, it doesn't fit there. Oh, that's why I had the case off. Never mind, I take back everything I've said. No case. It cannot have a case. It literally cannot take a case at this time. Even though I would love for it to take a case. That's how it's gonna have to go, and VLV3, reset this capture card. So it's, is that it? Or is that another one? Or, what am I on even? Which one am I on? Auto, that's... Hold on. No signal from my device. What? What do you mean, no signal from my device? It's got a signal. Is it this? Is it like I have to unplug that and replug it in again? What the hell? It's literally connected on both ends. Like, what is wrong with that? No signal from your device. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Plug in. Unplug. I might unplug my keyboard at some point today to figure that out. With those stacking board looks fancy with acrylic case. Are you gonna put those with immersive cooling? Maybe. What is immersive cooling? So this is the Picocluster, which I had talked about like a month ago. We finally have it. It's pretty cool. It's got the specs. I already outlined the specs, but I'll go ahead and pull them up since I'm busy working on stuff behind the scenes. And then you can take a look at these. I mean, this is terrible, but terrible to look at because the background is not dark mode. The button power, very nice with the green button. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Like how it's kind of glowing. But apparently it comes set up so they're all just connected, which is really cool. I didn't think that was the case, but apparently they are all just, because of this device here, this switch, they're all connected together, like actually working already. So I don't have to do anything if I want to set up some kind of processing or something. They all share RAM and CPUs and stuff. It's literally all 24 cores and all 40 gigabytes of RAM on this system are all shared. That is crazy to me. Or you assemble this by yourself? No, I got this from them. You can buy it like as a kit and then assemble it yourself from Picocluster. I want to build my own, right? But I have to get started by looking at what other people do and be like, this is exactly what I need to do for my own system. It's kind of what I did with regular computing, with regular computers and stuff. But I want to get into bigger clusters and stuff. That'll be pretty cool. Like, I was looking on eBay for, or at different things, and I was like, yeah, there's, currently, like, there's the Odroid XU Force. It was like $1,800. It was very expensive for that. But still pretty cool to have. I honestly am happy with it, so that's all that matters to me. What those thing with thing board with LCD? Oh, this thing, the Pi on my desk. Yeah, it's a Pi on my desk. Bro, $1,000. I feel like it'd be a much cheaper like a year ago. No, 2 years ago now. It would have been fucking cheap as hell. Probably probably would have been $500 back then. But dollars had more value. Or also, RAM was cheaper. What am I doing? Back to it. I'm trying to figure out why that won't work. So let me get back into my troubleshooting view. So did I unplug that and replug it in? Bro, that shit is cool as hell. Like, it's cold in there. Alright, let's see. Did that work? I mean, I think if it worked, I would have known. Yes, auto that. Scanning for signal. No display port signal from your device? What? Display port signal. So it was working earlier. Bro, that shit is really cold. That air it makes is fucking cold as hell. No HDMI signal. I mean, it's being split. Display has been removed. Fuck! That's not working. Okay. Try a different one, maybe? Actually, let's just try the same one. Is the cable connected on both sides? Not having any issues? No, I don't see any issues there. Unless the cable's fucking broken. Which cable? Yeah, which cable? Display has been connected. Okay. Ah. So it's still not detecting my display. Or not my display. Why not working? Are you... No, that's not what I mean. The fucking HDMI output is not HDMI. It's not going through my capture card, so I can't really show off the setup process for whatever we're gonna set up on this. We could technically set up an AI on this. It'd be pretty cool to do that. Does that work? Okay, maybe turn it off and back on it. I don't want to do that because it's running. Okay, that didn't work, so this will work. Maybe it just doesn't compute, like doesn't work. Maybe this needs to be turned off and on again. Turn that off and back on again. Let's see if that works. And then unplug, replug. Oh, I got something happen. No HDMI signal. Still no HDMI signal. Okay. Turn it off. Turn it on. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Here, let me go ahead and show you all the capture card. Oh, that's broken? Oh, never mind. It's good. It's good. Everything is working. There's odroid and there's Picocluster. Oh, let me go ahead and plug in my actual USB connection so I can put all my inputs through there. Oh, before I do such a thing as that, let me go ahead and fix something real quick. Damn, let's go. 24-core ARM CPU. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm excited to set up something. I think we'll just use Ubuntu for now. I don't really want to try fucking with the setup. I really like... See, like, when he said... I got a message from the guy who actually sets these up. Because he's a small business guy. And so he set it up and... like, he said Ubuntu. I was kind of worried because he said Ubuntu. But I can use Ubuntu and... There's nothing wrong with using that, other than that it has so much extra bloat and is not a rolling edge release, so it's not like the most cutting edge technology in the world. It's fucking Ubuntu. It's outdated as hell, but I would say that's like my only gripe with it is that Ubuntu. My only gripe is that, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, it should be good. It should be fine. I'm gonna leave it on this screen so I can see, so I don't have to switch my USB like every 5 seconds. But plug into here. That's my keyboard and mouse connection. Oh shit, am I plugging in correctly? No, but actually I am. Very good. Very good, Mr. Freeman. Soon we'll have CERN built inside of my place where I'm not supposed to have CERN built. Oh. I want to see the latest and greatest of Vine. Hold on, I'll connect a mouse to there. That extra one I have. God damn. Oh. This place is slowly turning into spaghetti because of all of the things I have connected in different places. Let's see. Let's give that. Oh. There we go. I could just set this nowhere. Don't do that. Alright, so we're just on the Picocluster screen. What do we do now? Let's go ahead and log in. Let me see if he sent me an email of what the actual thing is. Now, personally, I'm more of an Arc ARM guy, but if it's Ubuntu or Arc ARM, obviously not everybody's going to be able to install Arc ARM, so I can't blame it, or blame this guy. Let's see, from Picocluster, right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking at my phone to figure this out, but feel free to put any messages in chat and I'll look. Picocluster. This must have been so long ago. It was months ago when I got this. When I actually put in the order, but I had to wait so it took a week to get to my friend's place, but then I had to wait for him to get back, so. Picocluster. Where is it at? Okay. Picocluster assembly instructions, Picocluster dev blog. Bro, I can feel the fan from like way out, but beyond that, like that shit is an AC unit. I am impressed with that. That fan alone is impressive. That's a pretty good fan. Where's the link? What, for Picocluster? I mean, just type in Picocluster and you'll be able to look at what they have. They have a website. Oh, okay, so it was probably after that. Bro, I cannot filter my email on my phone. Alright. Is being built. Like, he probably cut these himself, too. The guy who makes these. Or the people who make them. The company. He's working on updating them. Ubuntu images. Let's see. Maybe... Picocluster password? Let's see. Also, what AI models are the best to localhost? If we do decide to do that, I want to know so that way I can maximum localhost. Ah. Perfect. Oh, that was actually the correct one. I was surprised by that. Whoa, Picocluster Ubuntu. God damn, it's Ubuntu. I'm not a big fan of Ubuntu. Holy Picocluster. Bro, that's actually pretty sweet. I like headless installs though, I mean. Additional drivers. What does he have in his additional drivers? I don't want to break what they set up, but I think I could end up doing that on accident. Want to have Arch Linux on this, please? I wonder if I could swap out the Ubuntu part of it and just put Arch Linux on them instead. And if that would work. Shit. Giving them the cool view. Alright, let's get btop installed then. Btop. Sudo apt install btop. Alright, this is what everybody wants to see. 0% working. Oh, right. I need to configure my internet as well. Probably DeepSeek, open source LLM. Got it. Control C. IPA. Oops. Clear. Fucking amazing. Lol. Does it have an IWCTL? Or actually, NetCTL? Oh, that's right. That's the one thing I do want to fix, is the connection. Give it connection to Wi-Fi would be amazing. Or LAN. Eventually I'll do that. But for now. Bro, I cannot navigate Ubuntu. Bro, this shit's fucking Ubuntu cringe. My apologies for deciding to stick with. There we go. Holy Ubuntu, guys. System monitor. Oh, okay, it's just only those CPUs. It's got 8 CPUs, though. Does it have more? Should have, like, 24. Unless I'm only on the top one? Let's see. We're not having any issues with this. This is pretty good. Apparently it has 8 CPUs. That's okay. That means I'm just using the top board. So if I were to switch this to a lower board, is it connected? First jump. Do I have 5 computers sitting on my desk right now? That would be insane. Or, well, 7. 7 computers sitting right here would be absolute insanity. And really cool. I like that. Obviously, I want to do crypto mining with this thing, and I want to do AI with this thing, and I want to do... what other cool things do people do? Honestly, man, if I get another one of these, I would also make another great video about it. I love this thing so much. Yeah. I'm being genuinely serious with that. If I had an opportunity to look at another of these... Oh. That's a good sign. That's another one. Uh-huh. So, they are just separate computers. Keep that in mind. So it is more like a server than I thought, but you would use a Kubernetes or Docker instance to connect multiple of them, or if you want to be like really old-fashioned, you would use MPI. So let's log in on the next one, or actually no, let's not log into the next one yet. Let's just get them an internet connection? I mean... I'm still working on that. That's gonna be another episode, okay? Okay, so let me explain. There's gonna be another episode, which is gonna be specifically dedicated to the internet stuff. We're gonna make our own router, pretty much, using Well, I'm gonna do it on my own using this, the Odroid M1S that we keep blowing up and doing shit with, like destroying it. This thing is a M1S compared to the M2, which you can see in the background. That stack of M2s is pretty cool. We tried putting arc on this, it didn't work. We tried putting arc on this again, it didn't work. We tried putting arc on it another time, didn't work, and we put arc on it again, and it didn't work. And put arc on it again, and it didn't work. And then I just gave up and put Ubuntu on it, a headless Ubuntu installation. So that means he doesn't. Okay, so the system here doesn't really have anything set up to stop me from taking out all of these and putting Arch Linux on them, because it's just Ubuntu, and I want to switch to Arch anyway, because, well, actually, I'm going to hold off that until, like, next weekend, because we're going to have time for it next weekend. Why would I save it for next weekend? We could literally do it right now. Well, let's just play around with it first. I want to understand what this technology is capable of. So, like, let's try to set up an AI that uses all of these. And then we start working on that. Oh my god. I cannot resize this thing for the life of me. Bro. Literally trying so hard to fail. Oh, it's not giving a video anymore? That's weird. Because on my end, it was looking okay. Yeah, nothing Arch Linux won't fix. Oh my god. Oh, let me put it on my desk. Okay, desk mouse, go. Do gooder things, please. Thank god. Alright, let's try putting an AI on that thing. Oh, I'm still confused which mouse I'm supposed to be using now. Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm logged in. I can see the video feed, but I also can see that you guys can't see the video feed. So I'm, like, really confused right now. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Let me go ahead and, pop into the thing we need to be popped into. Auto that, yes. Bro, there's so much cooling in there. Oh my god, bro. It's so fucking cold in there, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Engineering. Engineering. Thank you, Picocluster, for making this episode amazing. Hopefully in the future I will get sponsored by them someday. Ubuntu! It's called Ubuntu. So right now, there's some issues with having it set up like this, because I'll have to connect each device to the internet, and having 5 of these devices kind of has a bit of a signature, and I don't really want people to question that I have 5 devices connected to the internet via Wi-Fi, plus my other existing devices. Let's go ahead and start by unconnecting my phone to make sure that that's not going to be an issue. To where that's not on the Wi-Fi. So that way it doesn't look as suspicious that I have 5 devices on the Wi-Fi, because now I have one less device. Not that it's an issue to own a Picocluster, but I think having 5 devices on the Wi-Fi would look pretty bad, and I don't really want to have people asking questions about why I have pretty much 5 odroid boards on my desk. Specifically, why I have them all connected to the internet, and I don't really want to put that much bandwidth through that anyway, through the Wi-Fi, until I set up my own router. Then it's untrackable, really. Then I can have as much shit on my Wi-Fi as I want. It just won't work very good, probably. But fish Wi-Fi is going to be amazing. Fish Wi-Fi with What is it called? That one thing. It's amazing. Alright, so let's check out HTOP here. HTOP. Whoa! Oh, so spectacular. Spectaculoso. Now, if I hit, like, a closed terminal. Remember, that's like Linux Mint right there. That looks like Linux Mint. It's pretty fast. LibreOffice Writer. Fucking terrible. Oh, I hate LibreOffice. I wonder what else is on here. Resize root Fs. So, how does one get to the settings? Oh. Yeah, I might install Ubuntu server on these because that'd be much easier to use for me. I'm more of a command line guy. But especially nowadays. Honestly, that's the only gripe I have. Not having a headless or a having to have a desktop is kind of annoying. I will probably reflash the images myself though. I'm a power user. Put Arc on there. Power? Balanced? Hell no! Power Maxer. Ugh. Now, one thing to know is that Arc ARM doesn't really have much support for different boards, but if we do that, it should be possible for us to put it on the M2. I already looked at the M2. I'm pretty sure. Appearance. Darko mode. Oh, background? Give me that one. Oh, wait, is that fucking Rust? Fucking Rust Station on the background? Oh my fucking cringe. Eps. Calculator. Please uninstall. Bro, we could play debloating Ubuntu. Thinking. Mouse and ThinkPad. Power. Bro, you could have like one of these clusters and then have like a bunch of desktops and monitors connected to it. Let's program some delaying on this thing. I mean, hell, might as well program some fucking delaying on this shit. Right? Oh, how hot is it? Not very hot at all. Ooh, not very hot at all. It's fucking chilly in there. Air doesn't even come out of those, it just comes out the front, for the most part. Very cool. Very cool. So what's the point in this, really? Like, what does this gigabit switch even do? Headphones, built-in audio. Online accounts? Ew. Gross. Fucking microswap. Oh. Fucking disgusting, bro. Keyboard? Do we have the Russian one? Please add the Russian keyboard. Oh, my bad. Don't, please don't do that. For network sharing? We'll figure that out at some point. I want to get it connected so I can, oh, here we go. Proxy? What network is it connected to? What the techity? Show me the system monitor too. I want to see that at the same time. Resources. CPU 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the hell? That is too much memory usage. With Arch Linux, we have 5 megabytes. Or 500 megabytes. Oh, you know what we need to set up? Bro. Oh my god, I'll show you... actually, we're gonna do that right now. I will show you all what we need to set up right now. Actually, no, once we connect this to the internet, I'll start browsing for you all on Firefox. And I'll show you what we need to set up. Let's get this thing connected to the internet. That's like the hardest fucking part of this every time. Hardest part. Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi adapter found. So it doesn't come with Wi-Fi? Très interessant. Or it doesn't come with... I guess that would make sense. I'm not tracking that it doesn't have Wi-Fi built in. Odroid... Oh, my bad. It's still connected there. So it needs to be routed through a router. Fuck. I mean, that's okay. I'm fine with that. Let me re-plug this so I can have my full control. I don't want to unplug that. Let's not do that. I'll just use my on-screen keyboard. Click on the US button. Arch Linux, summon a on-screen keyboard. Oh, my bad. Oh, you can't really do much with just the mouse, I just realized. Well, that's fucked. It's not heavy enough. Son of a... Arch Linux. Alright, now I'll show you all what I'm talking about. So, Oh, that's not connected anymore? Properties. Open selector. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh. Networking. That doesn't look too good. Odroid M2 Arch Linux. Whoa. It's real. No way that shit's fucking real, bro. It's real? Like it's actually... There seems to be more interest in Arch Linux these days. Especially since some Odroid are getting mainline U-boot and kernel support. This guide is for those looking for the easiest way to get Arch Linux running on most SPC, using the Odroid M2 as an example. This guide does not create an image from scratch, which is more complex process than the method covered. Okay, well we'll talk about that later. Bookmark that for later and put that in there for later. It might be an Arch installation kind of day, guys. Son of a... Oh my god. Alright, please give me an AI overview so I can figure out this shit way easier. Odroid M2 Internet? Question mark. What is the internet? Oh, one for wireless connected. The board lacks integrated Wi-Fi and requires external hardware. Okay. Let's go ahead and shut everything down on the Odroid boards. So we need to go to each one and do sudo shutdown. Because I don't want to fuck them up by disconnecting the power instantly, so like, I want to do the right thing. Oh, I just realized we're still on that. So, we're gonna set up the router today, and it's gonna be weird as hell, but instead of a router, we're just gonna route all of the Wi-Fi traffic I don't even know if that's gonna work. That's a pretty crazy idea to think if I could do that. I mean, it's air-gapped. It's air-gapped. I mean, it's secure now. Oh, that's crazy. Crazy to air-gap. So, let me open up the correct view for me. Live streaming. Okay, cool. So we need to go through and do the sudo shutdown -h now. I really like this, by the way. Very cool. Whoa. What? Are they like... Let me check. What? Oh. Wait, what? ARC 6? What? It should be ARC 8! Oh wait, ARC 64. Oh, never mind. My bad. It's correct. Total? Why is there like so many user partitions? What the hell? The boot is ext2, which is good. Very interesting. Boot partition must be ext2, I'm guessing. Oh god, the fucking crustaceans in my background. They've invaded with their boost licensing and... No, their Apache/boost licensing to undermine the Linux kernel, guys. That's what it is. It's all one big elaborate scheme those crustaceans are up to. They're gonna slowly erode our GNU licensing. Absolutely diabolical. Shit. That's amazing. Next one. Good job, Mr. Freeman. Oh. What screen is it on? Oh, it's on this one? Very good. Actually, yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good to turn it off. Press click to unlock. Alright, go ahead and shut her down. Very good, Mr. Freeman. What? Okay. Let me go ahead and, beep. Nobody was expecting that. Nobody. That's pretty fucking swank. Oh my god, that's fucking cool. So cool. But now it's time to Arc Linux. Put Arc on it. When in doubt, Arc it out. Am I right? Wi-Fi. So, Wax integrated Wi-Fi. What about Odroid M1S? Does it have integrated support? What do you mean it doesn't have a... Does it? I'm pretty sure it has Wi-Fi for the Odroid M1S as well. Bro, if these don't have Wi-Fi, that's gonna be fun to set up. I'll just have to figure out how to make an open router. Open route router. And then we will be good. Which, it shouldn't be that hard, I mean. It's fairly simple. Wi-Fi module 5BK. Okay. Yeah, so there's no Wi-Fi on those ones. Odroid M2Y or M1S Wi-Fi, because the M1S is a specific model that I have. Ooh, what's this guy got to say about it? Damn, that looks pretty cool. Wait, I'm getting ads now. Oh, wait, well that's actually cool shit though. Oh, that would be great for setting up a router on, but unfortunately I already have something on the way for this. Something even more spicy is that it's a x86 single board computer that we'll be setting up Wi-Fi with. This is a RTC battery for it, by the way. I was looking at these, looking at how to connect this to this. I mean, I have this. I don't have a thing for this to connect it to. I mean, originally I was gonna build a phone with that as well. I would be surprised. I also have one of these for the thing. I have a screen for it. That is the exact screen I have. And it also has AI acceleration. It's just got lowered memory, eMMC in there as well, NVMe2. 4-lane 30-pin MPDSI connector. Headphone jack. Does it? It does not for me. I don't have a 3mm headphone jack. Unless you mean like a connection. Ethernet transceiver. It only does Ethernet as well. That's not great. Okay. I could have swore that this would have that capability, but it might be time to sacrifice the ARC pad. And I hate to do that. The ARC pad Pro Max. No, actually the ARC brick might be turned into a router next episode. I don't want to do that, but we might have to. I mean, it is a pretty cool device, but certainly has not really seen much use lately. Turning it into a router wouldn't be a bad idea. It would be, like, really bad because it heats up super fucking fast. That's why I like Odroid. They're much better at not having boards that heat up so damn fast. Are they sure they don't have an... Or maybe networking is not the same as Wi-Fi? I'd be pretty sure that the thing has a Wi-Fi. By the way, Odroid boards are super open source, so you literally can get the schematics for these. They even have blueprints of them and stuff like that. They are very cool. Oh, what's this? Interesting. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. I'm pretty impressed with what is to be learned from this. Bro, that'd be cool to have. That would be a great router as well. Although a router, you want something more like the Odroid M1S, I feel like. Swipe to unlock. That'd be amazing. So apparently we need a 5BK Wi-Fi module, but I don't really want to get that. I don't really... See, I'm not going to do that. We're not going to set up a Wi-Fi module. But once my router... once my single board computer, soon to be router, comes, it's Jover. This thing will be something. But before that, what I want to do is set up my own video game, make my own video game, which I can do that for sure. But like the time crunch on that is gonna be insane, I think. But anyway, the reason I got this is kind of just to do like a bunch of shit on it. Like I like that it's all separate right now. It's amazing. Make a cyber deck project, very cool. Yeah, that's something on my list of things to do. Like I want to do that as well. I just like right now I obviously can't do that yet until I get the other priorities out of the way. I mean, I guess we could just turn it back on again, or try to set up some kind of DNS server. Actually, I wonder if we just connect this in there like that, route the data from this or from here to create the server, and then the connection to Wi-Fi and everything. I wonder if this would be a perfect fit for that. Like we could stack it in there, but the power switch is kind of in the way. Like this is a cool board as well. It'd be best for the router, but it could be put in there. I mean, this is just so fucking cool. I mean, honestly. Let's look into what we need to set up a AI on that, so that way I can just put it on a USB and how to set up AI on a cluster. Selecting a hardware architecture, choosing a cluster management software, and professional GPU cluster setup. NVIDIA! Fuck you, NVIDIA! That's amazing. I love that so much. Hardware requirements, high-end GPUs. Hell no. We don't need no GPUs, guys. We are going to set up AI inside of my fucking place where I should probably not set up AI at, but it'd be fucking cool anyway. Do it anyway. Fucking deep learning. So yes, this is the first thing. You said like deep learning or DeepSeek? DeepSeek, yes. Avoid local SSDs for shared data using centralized... Okay. Home lab distributed interface setup for running LLMs across multiple everyday devices, MacBooks, PCs, and phones. You mean like I take this thing and put it together and it becomes a fucking AI system? How many phones do I need to build a fucking giga phone cluster, bro? When can I unlock my OEM bootloader or Samsung? This would be such a cool thing to build. Prerequisites: Python 3.12, Git, and multiple devices on the same network. Run the framework on each device. Cloud dedicated clusters. We don't really have that. I mean, what else do we have? Well, that's a professional GPU cluster. AI on a Picocluster. Yeah, Picocluster. You can deploy Olama, a local large language model LLM on server. Hardware like H4. I like the H4. It looks pretty cool, but H5 is the new thing. H5 just came out. Very impressed. Software installation. Install Olama using official Enable the service. ARM 64. Parallel requests and okay. Okay. Interface. Lightweight web UI. We don't have a... I do have something like that. So, it should be the same as setting up regular things, but the problem is we have no connection to the internet to do this. We need some kind of connection to internet, I think. Unless we try connecting it to my thingamajig. Like, oh, but that would crash the stream. I cannot plug this into my computer. Unless I can just plug my laptop into it and it gets a speed boost. My laptop has Wi-Fi. I think that would work. That would probably work. Like, for sure could work. It looks fine to me. Looks fine to me. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go. The Arc Book Pro Max is back and ready to get into action. Actually, let me just look up. Buy another router then. Actually, well, yeah, we have the router coming. It's just we have to wait for that to be set up. Like, it's on the way. That's for the Arc installations later. So... RPI 5 AI board stack. I mean, I guess we could connect the Pi to that and use that for an internet connection. And then it's like right at home with those, but the Pi is terrible. I hate the Pi. Whoa! A video? Like, am I gonna video react? I don't think connecting my laptop will do anything. I'm not sure about that. That's like something I don't believe would do anything at all. I think that'd actually do nothing. That wouldn't get us very far. What is this video of? I regret building a $3,000 Pi cluster. Okay, music needs to stop at this time. 20 RPI 5 boards? Oh my god, bro, I hate those. They heat up so much. Quad 8 port gigabit switches. Quantum computing. Oh, that's the fan, by the way. Those fans are really good. Like, I'm not even joking. That fan is really good. If you're not gonna post any benchmarks, thanks for your comment. What kind of benchmark would be helpful? Kubernetes is one of the most common use cases. Pi 5 cluster, yeah. Can it run Crisis? Sorry, no. He thinks they are lying to you. This is cool to look at, but I mean, I guess this would be actually spectacular, bro. That's like the size of my desktop. Oh, those fans are actually massive. Those are good fans, though. I will say that. Those are like fans that are actually amazing. When did Raspberry Pi become the villain? The Pi 5. The AI stack. Ah, here we go. Prepare the boards. The AI cluster uses the official Raspberry Pi heatsink fan combo. Open the packages and apply them as shown. You need to plug the fan connector. And these are AI hats for those. They add an NPU. So that the Pi 5 doesn't come with an NPU, but it comes with, you can get a Pi hat for it that has the NPU. Assemble the board stack. Start with the standoffs, blah, blah, blah. Make it look like that, just like ours does, blah, blah, blah. Mount the PDU. Connect the power cables. Which I actually like the assemble your cube. So, what happens next? How do I set up the AI on it? On odroid H4. It's the same as local internet access. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could go out and plug this thing into internet at one place. Yeah, I could probably do that today. That freaking cool. Yeah, it's... Like, this stuff is pretty cool. For sure. They make a bunch of different types. They have Jetson Nano as well. Facebook? What's Facebook do down here? Log in or sign up to view? Oh. What is that? Can I use this to create CERN pipeline built on your desktop data center? Continuous integration and continuous deployment are essential practices in modern software development. With your Picocluster desktop data center, you can build a complete CI pipeline or /CD pipeline that rivals enterprise setups while keeping everything local and cost effective. Hardware, Picocluster software, Docker, Kubernetes cluster Git. All nodes connected and accessible via SSH. Basic understanding of Git, Docker, and CI/CD concepts. I don't know much about Docker other than it's like a VM thing, something interesting. Configure Jenkins agents. Bro, what are Jenkins agents gonna do? Is like Jenkins from Mass Effect? Bro, Jenkins dies in Mass Effect. I swear to God. Or, no. Jenkins is from Gears of War. Yeah. Oh, Picocluster 5H. Can you stole your neighbor internet cable real quick just for setup AI? Well, no, like... I mean, if I stole his router, maybe. Other than that, it's just Wi-Fi. That's all that there is locally. Or set up my own Wi-Fi connection. Which, I mean, that will happen eventually. We'll set up a way to connect. The Pi 5, though, I will say, we could turn this into that. I love Arc ARM. I love it a lot. Oh, that won't work with this. Crap. Crapperoni. Where did I throw the other one? Oh, it's right under there. I'm gonna do what I can try to do to get this to work. Alright, so the Pi 5, amazing, right? But we need to figure it out and set this thing up with the latest and greatest of Arc ARM technology. Yes, the latest and greatest of ARC ARM technology. We're going to use this as the network access point for the server for now. Until we figure out how to make it work better, this will just be the network access for the thing. I don't have a patch cable for this, but we'll just have this existing in the here. Oh, the spaghetti of cables right now. Spaghetti of cables. I think the connector for this is in my bag still. Bro, I haven't logged into my Pi for so long. Nope, not in there. Unless it's behind the thing. Pretty sure that was a barrel connector though. It's cable cleaning day. That's a barrel connector. Nope. Is that about the same size as the one that goes in my No, it's a different size. Okay. We need a Type-C connector. Where did I put it at? Might be in there. Check in there. Or, could be in here. Bottom. That one. That's it. Please be the one we're looking for. Ah, yes, Raztech. Beautiful, beautiful technology. Raztech. So amazing. Raztech. I do not like Raztech. It's like Amazon Raspberry Pi. The Amazon Pi. Boom. That will cause that to start up, and then, oh, right, it will just appear on the screen. It prefers that over, other things. Ooh. So let me switch us to the view we want to be in. Alright. It's been a very long time since we used this for an episode. Yeah. Okay. So now I need to remember what the password is. Oh, okay, that was it. Bro, it's literally been months since I used this for anything. But it comes with nothing installed. Okay, so we should be able to set this up. And we already have internet on it, so I can literally set this up as a Wi-Fi gateway. Let me place it in view, so that way everybody can see the beauty I'm constructing. First things first, we're going to get rid of the screen, because I don't need it. So, I need to figure out where I'm at. cd ... ls. Should be ls boot. There should be a boot config somewhere. Nano. It might be sudo. No, there's no sudo. Nano boot config. Wrong. Control X. ls boot. Nano boot / config. That's also wrong. Control X. ls boot. Nano ls boot. Oh god. It's been a minute since I used the command line. Let's see. Oh, I do have a mouse. Nice. Firmware config.txt. cd boot nano config.txt there should be a setting in here for the screen. So I2C off will prevent it from even trying to start the screen. Or was it SPI? We'll figure it out. Also, running as fast as the firmware / board allows is probably not needed. Oh wait, only had SPI on. So that should be everything. Reboot -H now. Oh, my ear's ringing. Or is that the Pi? Okay, if I unplug from that, it will stop. Yeah, it doesn't even do anything now. Okay, cool. I hope I didn't fuck shit up on the view. No, I didn't. Actually, I did, didn't I? Bro, I like how this thing always defaults to switching back to the fucking display port. Oh, shit. Turning you guys in the wrong direction. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and ls cd.up ls. So it should be in boot. Or no, we're good to, no, here's what we need to do. We need to shut down -H now. So it should be good for me to pull off that SPI interface. So that way I don't have to have all of that extra heat being stored in there. Since it's going to be running a lot, if it is running, it's going to be pretty much required to not have this on there. Then yeah, eventually I'll switch it back, but for now, cannot have that. It's a pain to get that off with the case, by the way. For now, I'm just going to set this aside. And find the lid for the case. I mean, it doesn't really need a lid, but it would look cool. Oh, this one has a battery connector as well. That's pretty cool. Pretty sure that's a battery connector. Interesting. Let's see. Do I still have that case somewhere? It's somewhere. It exists. Oh, there it is. Bro, I have not used the lid for this thing yet, but it looks like it will do a decent job. Except I hate logos, and it has a Raztech logo. Instant minus 5 points. Minus 20 points on Raztech today. I mean, it snaps in all good, but I don't like having logos on stuff. Although Picocluster is too cool to not have their logo on there. It literally looks so fucking cool. Alright, that should be good. That should be like what I'm looking to do with that for now. Plug this in. Then we need to give it an Ethernet connection. And so for that, I will use the world's shittiest cable. Should be able to support the connection we need. Oh wow, that was weird. Oh, we didn't brick it? Thank God. I was like, yeah, we might have bricked it. Alright, let's go ahead and start doing some research as well on what packages we're going to need to make it work. It's just sitting on that for now. What is displayed on the LCD? It was being used as a monitor, so it would decrease performance and shit to have it on what's going to effectively become a server. A DNS server. So we can connect to the internet. And Arc has just the tools you need for that. Although, the Raspberry Pi is spaghetti now. That won't even reach with it in the video. Oh my god. Alright, so we need to get some things though. And let me go ahead and switch the screens so we can see what we need to get. Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna use my phone for that. Pull the old switcheroony. What do we need? Let's get started. Oh, yes. 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 What do we need? Pull up my phone to do it today. Do. Router? Router? Yeah, router. Oh my gosh, don't do that. Don't press random buttons, please. So let's turn Arc Linux router. DHCP host APD and configuring firewall rules with IP tables. To the Arch Linux router wiki. Alright, let's get started then. Alright, so we need to create, or we need to get pacman-s dhcp host apb and IP tables, which should be installed. Why? Yeah, looks good. Looks good. All right. Then we need to go from there. So we need to create a configuration for the DHCP server. And we need to do sudo, or we need to do nano etc ls cd ls nano etc and then set up a server. Oh. Also, this is stuff that I really can't show too much of to actually set it up. That's kind of unfortunate. As much as I want to set it up on video, I really can't show you all too much because it's like a lot of setting up addresses and stuff. But basically, you get that. Then you set up your IP tables. I guess we can start with that one, and then. All right. So the first thing you do is create. Apparently you create a configuration. Oh, okay. ls etc, or actually ls etc, right? All right, we're gonna just do nano etc slash dhcp d.conf, hide it slash blur it in OBS. Yeah, when we get there. Oh, there is already a configuration. Interesting. Alright, so that allows you to do that. That'll be fine. Then we'll have to do IP tables and IP forwarding. It'd make a really shitty video if I blurred all this, but I think I'm gonna have to, probably, just to keep it all. Oh, has the video just been like that the whole time, for like ages now, or is it just pause? Yeah, I think it's just pause. Yeah, it was just paused on my end. Never mind. Let's go ahead and set up a blur. I've never actually blurred anything. Tools, and it had like a socket? WebSocket server settings? I guess I would add a object to the scene, add a source, add a color. Okay. Okay, that should be pretty good. And then scale it down a lot. Oh, never mind. I won't be able to scale it down that much. As I set up the very simple systems that we need to set up. Oh shit. Set up the Wi-Fi. You know what? This would be easier to do if I just set it up with OpenRoute. Probably. Should we install... I don't want to uninstall Arc from there. Like, this is a legendary thing. I don't want to uninstall Arc. We installed Arc on it because we wanted to prove that you can put Arc on an ARM system. And we've done that. So, I don't want to do that, really. Properties. Let's go ahead and make it a 1080. Oh, I can't type. Never mind. Fuck. Yeah, that's a problem. Or, instead of that... delete this. Yeah, and the thing is with this, oh god. Please. Oh my god. Control X. And oh my god, we fucked up so much shit. I keep getting confused because I have no mouse and I have a keyboard. Remove. Yes, please. For the love of God. We're gonna just make it zoom in on that. Then you all can't see anything that might be sensitive while I go through the process of the setup. Alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and make some space while I get ready to do all the shittery. Alright, so the first things we need to do are unplug this, because I cannot have this be the keyboard for that. That doesn't work for me, okay? I'm gonna be honest. That was not working out super good. That's why a lot of shit was getting fucked up. Get this mouse out of here. This one, we don't need a mouse for this. We need a keyboard. And I do have a keyboard on standby. So we'll put that one into effect at this time. This has been going sideways. Alright. Let's go ahead and new tab. I'll just go ahead and put up the AI overview on screen. Or actually, no, don't do that. We can just make that the main one. Alright, so we're gonna ask how to configure DHCP as a router on Arch ARM. Arch Linux. Whoa, this is good. To configure a DHCP server on Arch Linux ARM, to act as a router, you must enable IP forwarding, assign a static IP to the LAN interface, and run a DHCP daemon like DHCP or DNS mask. Alright, so we've made some progress. Cool. Okay. Do I even need this camera, really? Like, I'm not really showing much. I mean, we are. It is cool looking. Alright, so that's how that works. Or does this connect to, we connect this one to the rest of them? Or something? I don't want to connect this to the rest of them. Well, actually, we have to connect this to the rest of them. So it's like, we have to plug it in there. So, it's a Wi-Fi, but then it gives them LAN. This is their Wi-Fi piece. The Wi-Fi component is existing. I have a mouse right here. I don't need this right now. Alright, so that's the first step. And we didn't need the other shit. Alright, so let's get started now. I need to configure clear nano. Okay, there we go. If this DHCP server is the official DHCP server from the local network, the authoritative directive should be uncommented. Authoritative? What does that mean? Okay, hold on. So let me go into here. Allow traffic routing between interfaces. Configure LAN interface. Assign a static IP to your LAN interface like ETH0 or System Network D. Yeah, I've done that before. It's not that bad. Which we don't really recommend. Boot P. Oh, okay. What? It's no longer moving. Oh. Alright. So first we need to enable net.ipv4 forwarding and probably change all of those network things. Alright, let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'll go ahead and make it less boring for you all, by the way, so that way I can see what you all are saying and stuff. While I figure this shit out. Oh, so that's to broadcast Wi-Fi? What if we take Wi-Fi and put it through LAN? Bro, this is... I feel like this is way too complicated for me to understand right now, and I feel like I need to take a break. We've been going over a lot of stuff today, looking at a lot of stuff, so my brain's like absolutely dead. I might work on this on my own, but let me see if I can figure it out first. Let me see if I can get it before I say, yeah, let's take a break. I'll ask AI for another overview. How to make a LAN network, but use Wi-Fi. Oh, that wouldn't work either. We need 2 ports on this. It won't work. I already know. Damn, what a shame. What a shame. The reason you need to have 2 ports, or 1 port and then have this route, is because, first of all, one of these ports is gonna pass the information to your system and through the other port, and make it like hopefully secure. But realistically, that's all on the system administrator to ensure that it's secure. So this does not work because we cannot take Wi-Fi, and you'd be connecting 2 different routers to each other essentially. Like that's like the weirdest shit ever. That won't work. There's no way that works. I can already tell you that there's no way that exists. But I mean, we could try. Connect the router to Wi-Fi and distribute as LAN. You should use NAT rather than a bridge. Uh-huh. Hold on, let me make this smaller so I can see. Network address translation rather than a bridge. NAT allows a device to act as a distinct router, allowing the system to route traffic between interfaces, create etc. Okay. Create etc. Okay, so we're gonna make our etc. Oh, well, I'm gonna do that. Clear. Oh. Clear. Alright, so we need to do nano etc slash sys ctl dot d slash 30 IP forward config. IP forward dot conf. Is that a thing there? Oh wait. It would be a thing because I mean you'd think it'd be a thing. It wants to fall from there. So for now, it still wants to fall because it's got a fucking cable on that side. Like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't it want to fall? Of course it wants to fall. Okay. So that. Use system D network D to set up the Wi-Fi client and LAN interface. Alright, so we'll do that. I'll try. Actually, I know why it didn't work. Control X. Oh, Control X here. Oh my god. Because I did DHCP for... No, I did E30 IP forward conf. Oh, it's... Okay, I guess that's it. IP forward conf. And then you just do net dot IPv4 dot IP underscore forward dot or equals 1. Then apply the setting. Control S, Control X. Alright, let me go ahead and oh, I can't do that or I won't be able to see. Never mind. System or no, sysctl dash P slash etc slash sysctl dot d slash 30 dash IP forward dot conf. Here's what's going on with this. So when you do these commands, you're basically creating stuff that will be initialized by the kernel and everything. Something like that. It does stuff with Wi-Fi. These are the Wi-Fi for system D is like all the same kind of, or like it's like a system D kind of thing or something. But I know it's in a folder called like system D Wi-Fi. That's what I know for a fact. So it's kind of related. I know it's important to system D in some way and loading it up at boot runtime and boots and all of that. Hold on, did I do it correctly the first time? Enter, Control X. ls sysctl or etc slash sys slash ctl. Or no, sysctl slash. No? Oh wait, dot D. Means it's like hidden. Yeah, that is a thing. 30 IP forward dot dash conf. Forward? Is this supposed to be spelled as forward? Oops. So we're gonna cd slash etc slash sys ctl dot d ls. I'm gonna copy that dash rf 30 dash IP forward dot conf, or actually and then you need to do the directory maybe No, it's move. You move it into its new name. So it's like MOV or MV. I don't remember which one, but I'm gonna find out soon enough. Here, I'll switch it over now. 30-const, and it should be .conf. Yeah, it's MV. Oh, right. Just remove all of those. ls nano 30-ip forward.conf. Nan, not a number. Nan 0, not a number 0. Bro, that's fucking crazy. Okay, looks about right. Clear. ls. Okay, now we need to do that systemctl stuff to put it into existence. Yep, there we go. Okay, actually, before we do that, cd ... and then /... puts us at root, and then ls, or actually, do that one command. And I'll be back into the overview in a second. Alright, that should be good. Switch around again to this side, and so now we have to configure the network interfaces. Use systemd.networkd to set up Wi-Fi clients and LAN interface. Ensure WPA supplicant is configured to connect to your upstream Wi-Fi. Then create /etc/network/ 20 WLAN network. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our network. Right? We do like, no. What are we doing again? Oh, right. Let's just go ahead and /etc/system d/network /20 WLAN or 20 dash WLAN dash network or .network. Did I do a dash at the end of the last one? Is it supposed to be a... Oh, I did a .conf. Okay, it's a config. Alright, so here we go. You put in that, and it should return that it's a file, or that it doesn't exist. And we can probably... Let's go ahead and try an ls to actually confirm the existence of this directory. Alright. Let's go ahead and nano network. ENP3SO or ENW3SO. is what it had. So let's go with en.network. Right? It's a .network, so yeah. I'm pretty sure those are for the times 86 versions, by the way. Let's go ahead and switch back. And this is for DHCP and DNSSEC. Anyway, Control X. I forgot this is the part I cannot really show too much of. Oh, okay. So that's the match part is where we need to do that. Match en asterisk. That's literally a bash type of thing that exists, and we'll remove the DNSSEC. No, that's fine. Alright, and then we need to do the same thing for ETH network. Yeah, but then we set up a static address. So you would do address equals your address of choice, really. You can choose that as long as it's within the bounds. Let's see. And then, yeah, that should be good. And then a subnet, I guess we could put a slash whatever. You can put a subnet on there. In this case, they have /24. Provides a basic DHCP server automatically. You need advanced DNS and use DNS mask. Okay. Alright, so now configure NAT. I probably should memorize that information. Or actually, no, I can just nano back there if I need to. So Control X, clear. Alright, so we're going to make a NAT. Looks like set up IP tables to share the Wi-Fi connection with the LAN. I think I can show off this, but I don't know what I'm doing enough to be able to confidently not use this, but I mean, I guess I could set up like a tiny view of what I'm doing. Let's see. I'm using VLAN, NAN0. NAN0. NAN0 is killing me. Oh. Alright, back to what we're doing. IP tables. So I guess IP tables -t NAT is that NAT? What am I looking at? I cannot see that well. Yeah. So once -A for protruding caps Protruding. Uncaps. Post routing. Oh. Holy shit. Protruding. Oh my gosh. Dash O, and then I guess that sets up a connection with them. Dash J, caps masquerading. Masquerade? And then hit enter. Okay, it did not find that. So what we'll do is Pacman dash SU, or no, dash S. Oh god, it's all caps. IP tables. Please install. Will the real IP tables please install? Oh, I put IP table instead of IP tables. Alright, so we got the first one done. So IP tables dash A, caps forward, caps dash M, contract, dash dash CT state oh god, I just realized we're gonna be basically running 5 computers into this Pi and having it try to manage the network traffic of all of them. Caps related, comma, establish. I mean, this will make the Pi a really useful tool for doing like arc install and stuff on other systems. Dash J and caps accept. Then do another IP tables command called fucking hell. Forward, same as the beginning. Dash I ETH. Oh, I did it wrong. Oops. It needs to be EN and then asterisk. Do the second one again. I cannot do that command again. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, that's fine. It will be fine. It will work. IP tables dash, and when it's not fine, please refer me back to this point in the video and tell me that that's why it's not working. Forward dash I E N P. Oh right, there won't be any video of that, but please just refer me back to when I screwed it up because I said, oh, well, I'm doing this command. Surely we don't have to do it again. Well, what did I even sudo earlier? Or oh god. Such a poor existence for such a machine. Oh god. Now I need to know what I did before. Nano, en, and eth. Okay, so it is an eth. So IP tables dash a forward dash ETH and then dash O EN and then dash J accept. And it should work. Hopefully. It hasn't told me if it doesn't work. Oh. There's just a dash in there. Dash I for ETH. Apparently accepted that. And then, to make these rules persistent, install IP table services and save them. Alright, then I'll do that now. Clear. Pacman -S IP tables dash services. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Not found. Oh, no. It's not real. Let me go ahead and do a IPA. Alright, good. So why doesn't IP table services exist? Maybe SU should reveal information about this? I did not do that one. I set it to something else, so. Not that I think it matters, but it's better safe than sorry. Well, actually, that's the land side. So, yeah. IP tables dash services on arc ARM. Oh, okay. Alright, so what we need to do is enable the system CTL. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and clear. I'm pretty sure we can... I don't want to... I need to be able to see. System CTL enable -- now IP tables dot service. Created a symlink. Ooh. And IP6 table services? Oh, 6 table service. IP6 table service. Done. So that means on startup it will do those. Save your rules. So now we do IP tables dash save slash etc slash IP tables. No. Hold on. Really? Oh, okay. IP tables dot rules. Or dot, yeah, rules. Oh, actually, it's more than etc. It's actually IP tables slash IP table dot rules. And then we do the same thing for the IP6 tables. IP6 tables saves to IP6 tables rules inside the same folder. There's no separate folder for IP6 tables. And then, boom, done. Add a test rule. Reboot the service. Alright, so now it should be routing internet into that. So let's go ahead and, I'm gonna do sudo, actually, ls, or, no, yeah, I guess, reboot dash h now. And then we'll see what happens next. Alright, let's see. Alright, ready to test before we attempt to plug that in and do all that shit again. IP tables dash L has an input, output, and everything. Beautiful. That means it is working. So now, it's time to unplug some of this stuff, since it is no longer required for this to run. So that is now a permanent part of the beautiful setup we've constructed is this. Not that it's really doing too much complex stuff, it's just going to handle all of the internet traffic through Wi-Fi, and that's pretty cool. If only I had another patch cable. I know where I could get some, but I never got them from there to, you know, have them for now. There have been opportunities to get them. If only we had more patch cables for this. So we're just going to take this, really reduce the size very, very much. And then hopefully we'll be able to have this just sit by it Or we just put this, like, right next to it. Trying to make it look nice because I don't want it to look messy. I like when shit looks nice and clean. Like when it looks pretty beautiful. When my setup is very nice and not a cable mess. Cabletron Prime. I have become Cabletron, destroyer of worlds. Alright, so we'll do two big circles. Or we just use all the cable and make it, that makes it the prettiest is when you use all the cable. Oh, let me make it big screen. Put it on the big screen. Big screen mode activate. Big screen mode has activated. Oh, there we go. That's a pretty looking cable. Almost. Concerned with cable management. In this day and age, cables, they should be everywhere. Today's the day that I finally change my ways and finally engage in such things as cable management. Truly a feat of engineering is cable management. Cable have been managed. Next stop on cable management. Next time on cable management. Put another one of these on here to make it look nice. I've seen this kind of format for cable management. It's not bad at all. Okay, there we go. Time to power the beast online. System turning on. Ethernet activated. Bing, ding, 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 ding. The multiple ARM Ethernet system is insane at this time. At this time, we have successfully created the world's most craziest device contraption of all time. Oh, let me go ahead and switch back to the Conceptron. Well, let me plug this shit in. And then let me plug the other shit in. And then let's plug a keyboard and mouse into it so we can start installing AI onto it. Because I want a big AI cluster, just like anybody else, just like Jensen from NVIDIA. We want the world's largest AI cluster, so we'll put it right here. The first step, this is a step in the right direction towards becoming an evil AI giga Chad. Chad Master XXL. Yep. Truly amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and oh, let me replug this. Right back where it belongs. In the AI contraption. Oh ho ho ho! I am in the machine. I am in control. Oh, don't do that. No. Picocluster. Whoa! Please enable dark mode at this time. Actually, enable big terminal. I see people program in Ubuntu, and I go, yeah, well, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's not using Arc. Arc is amazing. Truly a one of a kind. So, does it have internet at this time? IPA. I think we are connected to Ethernet. So sudo apt dash s. Oh. Update. No, no, no. It's not working. You know why it's not working? Because that's not how that works. Connecting to ports. Okay, it's doing something. Bro, this is so cool though. I'm not gonna lie. Once I get the next stuff we need for this. Oh, it made contact. Oh no, it didn't. Did it make contact? Yeah, I think it made contact with the servers. Or is attempting to, and it's just failing. Connecting to PPA Linux factory. Oh. It's connecting to Korean ones. I think. Is it? No, it's just trying its best. We'll give it some time. So failed again. We give it time, it will figure itself out. All it needs is a bit of time. It's the basics of Linux, bro. Bro, I want to have my super AI. So, I really like this, but I should have chose to go with like a Pi or something like that, because obviously, I mean, well, the problem is just that I don't have the ability to use the proprietary router that I have for connecting to LAN, so. So I guess that's not working as a gateway. Unless we use Open Router to make the Pi 5 into a gateway. But that also doesn't work very well, because then you have to set up the proprietary BRCVM or whatever the fuck it was. God, it's been months since I touched that, and I'm not doing that again. Never doing that again, bro. Okay, these are not working. Because there is no internet for it. What the heck, man? Why can't it just connect? What happens if I unplug that? Does it cause things to explode? Oh, I'm close to that fan, bro. Alright, that should be working. Okay. I think it's safe to say that idea did not work. Anyway, I think that's enough working on this for today. I haven't really done anything with the other stuff we've been working on with the programming stuff. I haven't really done much with that lately, so we'll figure that out. Tomorrow we'll probably be doing more of that, unless I figure out how to get this to work, but I doubt I will do that between episodes. More than likely won't. It'd probably be easier to set up my laptop for something like that, although I prefer my laptop to not have random IPA stuff going on, IP tables stuff going on, and plus, kind of don't like setting up random stuff on things like that. So, it's pretty cool, but didn't work. Definitely was worth the shot. Hopefully, when we do get the equipment we need to set up the full thing, it will actually be really easy, from what I understand. But I'm sure there's going to be some things that go wrong with that. Probably a lot of things. So, I will see you all next time, and oh my gosh. Goodbye.